AI art and photography might be new, but it's made some of the most bizarre, uncomfortable pieces humanity has ever seen. And now, a woman is appearing in photos that has some people asking if this is an AI-generated ghost.
Welcome to Technality. I'm Alex Melky, and today we're going to find out if a ghost is haunting AI. Before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode of Technality.
AI art is blowing up these days. When Leonardo da Vinci painted the Mona Lisa in 1503, he had no idea that about 520 years later, an artificial intelligence would be winning art competitions. But here we are. AI can come up with a picture for a kid's book as easily as it can put together a series of oil paintings that look scary close to the real thing. And who's to say it's not the real thing? It can put a corgi in a neon jacket just by inputting a few words onto a screen. And that's something that I think Da Vinci would have appreciated in his time too. But AI-generated art is also, for the most part, truly disturbing. Last selfie ever taken is a series of pieces that show what the AI that made it thinks the last days of our species would look like through our phone. Each one more terrifying than the last.
And this is a common trend with AI creations. When you type in a word for things that already exist, like a coat or a dog, it gets it right away. But write in anything else, and things get dark, fast.
Krungus was the first to get national attention after someone typed in the word as a prompt and hit enter. When the page finally finished loading, a beastly goat man was staring back at him. Type in the word Krungus and you'll get the same results, leading some to believe in the existence of the thing. Now, before you go down a Krungus rabbit hole, you need to know that there's a reason this happens. When you type in a word, the AI scans a massive chunk of internet to pull from before pumping out its final creation. With every iteration of what is or isn't a good result, the machine learns. Do this enough times, and with enough people, and patterns start to emerge, like a nightmarish goblin named Krungus. But a fictional demon is one thing. What about a human woman? This is Loab. She's not a real person, clearly. But over the past few weeks, the internet has been freaking out over the latest AI creation.
The AI's software got here by using something called negative weight prompts.
Type in a word, and starting with 0, you subtract 1 or add 1 if you want the image to be like the word or unlike it. Musician Supercomposite typed in Brando, as in Marlon Brando, -1. It gave her this logo.
But now she wondered what the opposite of that logo would be. And that's where things got weird.
The result morphed into an old woman with defined triangles of rosacea on her cheeks. But then she spliced this photo with a second one, and it pumped out some truly horrifying stuff. From there, it grows into a full series of gruesome, gory photos, all portraying the same rosy-cheeked old woman. And what makes this even more unsettling is that the AI creating these is actively pulling its information and inspiration from our digital world. But no matter how many iterations, how many different writing prompts she put in, Loab always found a way to get back to Supercomposite's screen. The AI consistently brought back elements from that first text prompt. Once the internet found out, it creeped out more than a few people.
So is Loab a digital ghost haunting AI-generated photos? Is she the soul of artificial intelligence growing more sentient every time that we play around with this technology? No.
While it seems like this woman's haunting face is haunting our screens, it turns out she's just artificial intelligence working through a massive amount of data. Finding patterns in that data and using it as an anchor makes the machine's ability to create something out of everything a little bit easier. There may not be a ghost living within AI-generated art, but that doesn't make the existence of Loabs and Krunguses any less unsettling. Who knows where they'll pop up next?